Damn, Sanji. Damn, man. That chick Charlotte looking good, man. My question, that's Big Mom's daughter? That came out at that pitch? Like, Big Mom looked like oh my god, I almost cursed, man. Big Mom looked like a dude I used to lift weights with, man, when I played football in high school, man. That nigga had a hell of a deadlift. Like, damn. Oh my god. Oh my god. That came out of her. Damn. I'm guessing she got the looks from her daddy. and who would fuck Big Mom? That's my question. That is a big bitch. And like that is a ugly bitch. Who would fuck Big Mom? Who would fuck Big Mom, man? Oh my god. I'm telling you, man, this motherfucker must have been a hell of a one night stand right there. Was she like the 35th daughter too? Ooh, I don't remember the number. I just know she got a bunch of kids. Damn. Maybe this is an adopted daughter. Oh man, I can't get over this. But Sanji, Sanji's like, yeah, I can't marry somebody that I hadn't known for a while, and this is like meeting them a few days ahead. He goes some glare into. I mean, my dude has like the hearts just coming out his eyes and his mouth. Sanji's just like, damn. I think I might have to rethink this shit right here, man. Luffy, nice knowing you, dog. Like, oh man, this was cool, man. This was cool. Sanji, this is typical Sanji right here. Sanji gives his speech about how he's only going to cook for his friends and his comrades, and, his hands can't be bought, all this good stuff, right? All this good stuff. And then all of a sudden, Sanji's just like, oh shit. That's who I'm about to go balls deep in. Can we skip to the honeymoon? And what's crazy about it is, like, Sanji stayed true to his resolve, man. He stayed true to his resolve several times throughout, this last third of the chapter. Because, Sanji hears about how Big Mom might offer him a better position. He ain't trying to hear it. He, talks about how he and his father haven't been close for ages. I can understand that. Like, I haven't talked to my dad for 10 years. So, I mean, I totally get it. I totally get where he's coming from. And what's so crazy about it is, Sanji is just looking out at the sea. And I feel as if, like, Sanji, he was smoking, but he was also taking in a scenario. Taking in his surroundings. That way, when he tries to escape, he'll know which direction to go. I mean, it's very smart. He's very observant. I like that. I like that part about Sanji. And, the thing that has me curious is like where Luffy and them are at, it's starting to snow as well. So it looks like they're not too far behind Sanji. I know it says several days later, but I don't think they're too far behind him. They might be maybe a week behind Sanji. And because you're traveling at sea, that's about the same thing. Now, the big question is, are Luffy and them even going to make it to Sanji? Because not only did this dude Luffy volunteer to cook, but he cooked all the food, or rather, he just slopped it together, didn't know what he was doing, and ruined everything. It makes you wonder, like, how did he survive with him and just Zoro when they're traveling before? Before they got to the island where they... Well, I think, yeah. How did that happen? I guess you can go a few days without eating. I mean, it's possible. I mean, I've done a week and a half on a water fast, so I totally get that part. But Luffy just eats, and when Luffy's like, oh yeah, well I was gonna cook for everybody, so I just cooked everything after I messed up the first match. And I mean, like, they're just looking at it, and he just wasted all that food, and then he flips it over. Like, he could have salvaged some of that food if he didn't flip it over. And so, like, now the crew's facing starvation. And, in that moment, Nami is just like, damn it, I knew I should have cooked. But it's one of those things, like, if she would have cooked, then she wouldn't have been at the sea and wouldn't have been able to tell what was getting ready to happen. Like, Luffy forgets to cut the oven off. He forgets to cut the oven off. Everything catches on fire up there. It starts raining, and Nami has to tell them, hey, pull the sails up. If you don't pull the sails up, they're gonna rip. That was, I mean, that was interesting to kind of see that part there. That was interesting because it just shows like if Luffy didn't have members of the Straw Hat crew, this dude would be absolutely useless. But what I have to say here is Kaido. I love me some Kaido because when Kaido is sitting there drinking, he's like, wait. You mean we can't make no more of the Smile? I thought we were going to have a crew filled with power users. And I can't make any more Smile. This is going to be a problem. And then he proceeds to start crying. And it's like, okay, some people, you know, they cry as a drunk. But he just goes through all different mood swings. He goes from crying to all of a sudden gets angry. And he says, wait. You mean I need to watch out for Straw Hat, this little upstart. And with just Luffy's poster, he slaps one of these dudes out into the sea. This dude, Kaido, is a fucking beast, man. The same way that, you know, he's looking at Kidd. He's like, yeah, like you can go warn him. You can go tell him that you guys are just playing pirates. You ain't about that pirate life. You don't understand what it means to be a pirate. And he just fucked Kidd up. Kidd is laying there bleeding out and everything. And he's just like, look, Traveler Law, Straw Hat Luffy, you have no idea who you're fucking with. You have no idea who you're fucking with. Worst generation, my ass. You think because you just took down a few warlords that you actually doing some shit? You think because you took down some warlords, you doing some shit. And so it confirms to me that there are levels. And I was thinking wrong on this. I was thinking wrong. I was thinking Luffy was just going to show up and one-shot Kaido. Or maybe there's a pretty decent fight because of what happened with Doflamingo, but eventually Luffy just knocks this dude down in one hit. That ain't going to be the case. This dude Kaido, he's big, he's got size. I mean, Luffy's quick and nimble, but ooh, I don't know if he can handle this one. I don't know if he can handle this one, man. You know, Kaido, Law has to have a plan for this. And he's got to account for the fact that Luffy's going to do something unorthodox. But I mean, I don't know. I think Kaido's not the one to fuck with. But it also makes you understand why when Shanks showed up and said, end this war, even though you got the three admirals there, they ended the war. So, I mean, this is going to be interesting. This is going to be interesting to kind of see how Oda handles Kaido going forward. Because, I mean, we're on a collision course right now. We're on a collision course. I mean, the dude Jack is still alive. He probably has that VV card. I mean, this is going to be... This has potential, man. And so, what I do want to say, and what I'm going to close off on, is I'm glad Oda dropped that moment in there where Luffy's just like, oh, Dragon don't look like me. Because it brings up something I've wondered for a while. Who the fuck is Luffy's mom? Who the fuck is Luffy's mom? Like, who did Dragon go balls deep in and make Luffy for? Like, I'm wondering, does Luffy look more like his mom, or is it possible that, you know, Luffy is just going to look more like Dragon as he gets older? You know, like, that's going to be interesting to kind of see. That's going to be interesting to see how that one kind of plays out, man. But, you know, I like how Oda, you know, basically throws out there, like, no, like, even though the Blackbeard pirates got there, and they wrecked everything. Even though they got there and they wrecked everything, and they fought against Cypripole, if they would have captured Dragon or they would have captured Sabo, it would have made all kind of news. So they're still alive. And I like how Nami's just like, what kind of brothers are you guys? What kind of trio brothers were you? And it just shows you, like, if Luffy and Sabo and Ace have been raised by Garp, they probably be admirals. And if they all joined the same damn crew, they probably be on path to being warlords themselves. They could probably be on target to take down 3 out of those 4 warlords. Again, I might be undervaluing the warlords, but I mean, that's gonna be my question for you guys. I want you guys to tell me if the trio of brothers had been in the Navy, do you think they could have made admiral rank by the age they are now? And if all of them would have been in the same crew, do you think that, like, what do you think their bounty would be as a collective crew? And which member of the crew do you think would have the highest bounty? But as always, guys, if you like anything I had to say, don't forget to comment, rate, subscribe, and share. Thank you so much for watching all the way to the end. Have an awesome day, guys.